Good morning, it's Tuesday. I'm gonna go and meet up with my cousin for lunch, and while I'm there in central London, we're going to London Bridge, I am going to try and do some book shopping. I found one bookshop, I think it's called Riverside Books, I will confirm that when I go, which is in London Bridge. I don't think I'm going to explore further afield today, but I thought I'd bring you along for a day in the life. I haven't done one of these for forever, I can't remember in fact if I've ever even done one of these rather than a weekly vlog. So yeah, I will bring you along on my book shopping day. We'll see what we can find together, see some of central London together, and just spend the rest of the day hopefully being productive about the house, doing my work, doing housework, doing life min, you know, the life things.
The next station is London Bridge.
Hello, we're back. It was lovely to catch up with my cousin, had a really nice cream tea. Went to the bookshop, it's called the Riverside Bookshop in London Bridge area if you're interested. It was nice, but it was really small, so I wasn't able to find really any of the books that I was hoping that I might be able to find. I think I need to either go to a much bigger bookshop, or what I will probably end up doing is having a look online for some of the books. However, I did buy one book, and this is a book that I've had on my radar for a while, and also this specific copy of it I have had on my radar for a while, and surprisingly it was there, which was surprising because most of the books that were sold at this bookshop were real, like, bestseller, more popular type books. So this is The Armourer's House by Rosemary Sutcliff, and it's just a gorgeous edition, this one. It's published by Manderley Press, this beautiful hardback, and it's set in London during the Tudor times, and it follows the adventures of a little girl. It says, "The house where they all lived was in a narrow street, so close to the river that they could smell the mud when the tide was out, and so close to Blackfriars Monastery that they could hear the chapel bell ringing to prayers all through the day." So as Tamsin, nearly 9, leaves her sleepy Devon town by the sea for a new life in 16th century London. She arrives at her uncle's home on the River Thames and is immediately enchanted by the brightly painted carved blue dolphins that adorn it. The ships in the river traffic passing Dolphin House, including the royal barge carrying King Henry VIII and his new queen Anne Boleyn, feed Tamsin's imagination and her dreams of going to sea for a life of voyage and discovery. But, as she soon finds out, adventure and excitement can be found closer to home in Tudor London. So, this is the only book that I bought, but I'm really excited to read this. I'm super happy to own such a gorgeous copy of it. I'm not quite sure what to do with myself now. It's 2 o'clock. I'm going to try and do some important life min that I absolutely must get done today first, but then Tom is working from home and he's taken over like all the space in the kitchen, so I don't have a desk, which means it's quite hard to get on with most of the things I want to do today. In my absence, we have had a box of furniture, flat pack furniture delivered. I built this one at the weekend, which took forever, but I'm super happy with how it turned out. It's a chest of drawers, and this is very similar piece of furniture, but it's a shoe cabinet. So I might start building that, but I also know it probably will take me about 6 hours. So maybe I won't. I'll see. Maybe I'll just read for a couple of hours. I think Tom's finishing work at 4 today, so I can probably get my desk back then. Just done some reading for a bit, but I think I'm going to make a start on the furniture now. Tom says that he'll take over once he's finished work, so I'm going to make a start on this, put on an audiobook. I'm listening to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in French at the moment. Good evening. Just made and had dinner. It's about 8:30 now. I am feeling really tired, so I think I'm just going to read some Hamlet and then get an early night. Thanks for coming along with me today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye bye.